These are all pink men, and they all have problems. They all have fucking mental problems. They think that fucking mind fucking children and fucking with children's body, pun intended on the fucking, they are okay, and they're doing okay about it. You cannot tell them that they're wrong. When the female, the one that is in this video, when she even says that they're wrong, she has no one to back her because why? It is still happening. Notice, he says yes in the word KINsey, Y-E-S, and kin. This nigga is kin to Cain. Cain means Y-E-S. Cain means yes in Hebrew. See, they took my video and they told them I would do more and I will make them better. And I am. Now, I was talking to Dorothy the other day, and Dorothy was talking about in 1970, they stopped a lot of the Boy Scouts and the 4-H Club and things like that because these motherfuckers were teaching the boys how to masturbate, and that made them sexually active early. And then she said, and who do you think they would play out their sexual fantasies with? Anyone that they know, their children, their friends, their sister, their brother. And this is how a lot of people wind up having sex with their own brothers and their own sisters because of these beasts in houses that they were raised in. And now they have brought that shit out with us. There is also a scripture in my history book. There's a passage that said, and it's in Job, and it says that we did not even allow them to sit next to our dogs. It was a reason why. Yes, that was the pedophiles. Isn't that a bitch? That means that this shit was not planned. It was randomly done.
Well, what about the cases then, which it says in the book, some of them were followed up for several years to make sure that true orgasm was involved. That looks like prospective planning there. Yeah, but not on our part. You mean pedophiles just took it upon themselves to do follow-up experiments to find out true orgasms were involved?
And look at his name, T-E-B-H-A-R-D. Wonder what it means. So we asked Summer, try this again. Of course, I'm going to show you something as they keep going. He engages in a bit of wordplay, which means he is trying to use neuro-linguistic programming on this guy.
Dr. Muir gets to the point with him.
Once we asked people about giving us their observations, we would ask them later too. In other words, if there were some pedophiles who reported their data to us, and we could then, if they got in contact with us later, we would then ask more about it. We follow up on by re-interviewing people.
See that we follow up on like re-interviewing people occasionally, and the reason that they interview people occasionally, re-interview, because they have to repeat. Re means to repeat over and over. So they have to repeat the neuro-linguistic programming to these people to make sure that these people stay that way. And who is doing this shit to them? The CIA. And they are doing it to all of these people. Here's the word SIN and CON. And the word people, and this is why they call us people. And I am going to stop using it when it comes to my people. I will say my folk, FOLK, because we are one. We are not two. We are not folks. We are just one, folk. I will not use this word again because in this word is POPE. So they have hit the Pope in people, another neuro-linguistic program, so that we can stay like the Pope. And the Popes are what? They are pink people and they are Neanderthal brained, which means they are poverty stricken of mind. See? We call it retakes. Retakes. That is what they call it, retakes. To repeat over and over again. Neuro-linguistic programming.
Right, it is, but I mean, what I'm trying to get at was, this sounds like it was a little bit of prospective planning here.
No, we did not plan and organize any Masters and Johnson type experiments with children, period.
You said like Masters and Johnson. So I went to Master and Johnson and I find him first. Why? Alfred KINsey was controversial in Business Insider, whatever, and it tells you why he was controversial. It's a con of the CIA. But Masters and Johnson goes down to, in the Masters and Johnson, sexual compulsivity. So they were compulsive at this program. We have see that? Successfully. Someone is knowing what they are writing. Distortion, typical of sex offenders, go on and on and on and on and on. Now, here's the word believe. KINsey believed that all sex was legitimate. Pedophiles, bestiality, incest. In his seminar with few sexologists, so now they are sexologists, goodness gracious, Master and Johnson, that what he, KINsey, whatever, you have to go inside and read it, and I'm not going in there to read that. But this KINsey guy thought that a pedophile was okay. If you can read about it, I'll probably get some of that too. Now he says not a plan on their part, but yet he said, they do that. We tell them that we're interested in it. So if they say, hey, we're interested in you carrying this pocket watch. Nigga, that was a plan all the time because you wanted all of them to carry the pocket watch. And the plan is what? For them to carry the pocket watch. Liars. Just all fucking liars. Pink people. You can take the Neanderthal out of the cave, but you cannot take the caveman out of the Neanderthal. They brought this shit with them. Also, the Egyptians who went and got them out of the caves, they were gay too. So the Egyptians were having sex with men, and they began to have sex with the Egyptians too, and they liked it. They was doing it anyway, because the Neanderthals and the Egyptians are brothers. Canaan is the Egyptians' oldest brother. Ham is the father of the Egyptians. How that happened, I do not know. Because Abraham had sex with Sarah's nurse, and her name meant Egypt. That is so funny. Okay, then back to this. And their stopwatches and pedophiles and fucking children, their own children. Esther White. Why is her name Esther White? Let's see why. Then I'll tell you why.
Children are, how their parents were involved.
I saw this show.
Have we talked to those children?
When I wrote to the KINsey Institute and I asked, what about these children? They just casually wrote me back. Gebhard casually wrote me back that, well, we never had any follow-up on these children. It was too expensive, he said, or just impossible. What does he mean there's never been a follow-up? You just talked about men who are raping children, at least 317 children. Now we're looking at it. Comes up to maybe 2,035 at minimum, probably.
Raping 2,035 children at minimum. Pink people. Neanderthals. They are apathetic, so they did not care what they did to these children. And the things they do, they think it's just okay for them to do it. No one can tell them that they are wrong. This woman here, she says that they are wrong, but no one backs her up. So, it still happens.
The youngest 2 months of age, and you call yourselves quote-unquote scientists.
The youngest, 2 months of age, and they call themselves scientists. They are Neanderthals.
And you've never even followed up. That's a lie. There's got to be some information, and if it was good information, if they had found out that these children were completely unharmed, lived fine lives, we would know about it. They would have passed that information on to us so fast.
Many of the children abused by KINsey's pedophiles.
They're all pink children. They did their own children like that because it was so easy to take their own children and to experiment on it because their children were there. At one point in time, they called it breed to serve. That means the females would have these children to serve the scientists in their fixation on whatever they had a fixation on, but it still was all Neanderthalic. No one gave a damn about babies, and that's why CHI is hidden in the word psychiatrist. Psychiatrists do not like children. They don't like you either because you used to be a child. That is why they call us kids too, so that you cannot see the CHI in psychiatrists. Psychiatry.
Government-sponsored study. Most likely living out their lives in suffering and confusion about what had happened to them. But when the Family Research Council released its documentary, The Children of Table 34, the haunting
Table
image
34.
of a stopwatch sparked the memory of a woman who calls herself
34. 3 is wisdom, knowledge, and comprehension. The 4 is the foundation. So now they have set their foundation on the wisdom, knowledge, and comprehension of how to make the melanated man homosexual and the female homosexual, because they do a lot of research. They spend a lot of money, millions of dollars, researching melanin. And when I found that out, I wanted to know why. Why? You have no melanin, so why are you researching it? I'm going to go under 15 minutes with this Sataka. Now you about